I'm back with another video. This is part 2 of what happened to Yachi. I hope you guys enjoy. Trigger warning: this episode contains sensitive content such as homophobic actions, physical and sexual abuse. A few weeks had passed and Yachi still hadn't shown up to school. The team was starting to get really worried. Kyoko decided to bring Yachi all of the work that she had missed. She walked to Yachi's house and rang the doorbell. She waited there for a few minutes before she decided to knock on the door. When she knocked on the door, it opened slightly. She slowly walked into the house and started calling out to Yachi. Yachi! Are you here? I brought your schoolwork. With Yachi a few minutes earlier. Yachi was lying on the floor of her father's bedroom naked, broken, and afraid. Her dad had just left the house after raping and beating her again. Each time he did it, it was worse. He went harder and faster and rougher. Every time he would tie her to the bed and use the whip. He would make her suck him off. This time when he was finished, he started hitting her harder than before. He kicked and punched her. He broke the same leg that he had a few months ago, which had mostly healed at this point, along with the arm he broke. He hit her with the belt again, making her bleed and scream in pain. He kicked her in the ribs, breaking a few, making her scream out once again. He continued to hit and kick her for a few minutes before walking out of the house. He left her bleeding on the floor as she sobbed. She heard the doorbell ring but decided to ignore it, hoping that whoever it was would just leave. A few minutes later she heard Kyoko calling her name. She sobbed even more hearing the girl with raven hair. Kyoko had walked up the stairs and found Yachi lying on the floor, bloody, bruised and beaten. Yachi? Kyoko? What are you doing here? She took her jacket off and placed it around the smaller girl. That doesn't matter right now. What happened to you? Who did this to you? Kyoko, please leave before he comes back. Before who comes back, Yachi? Kyoko, I'm scared. Yachi, please tell me who did this to you. Please help me. You have to get me out of here please before he comes back. Okay, just get some clothes on then we can go. Oh okay. She tried to stand up but fell back to the ground, making a sound in pain. Kyoko, I can't. Okay, I'll grab you some clothes and help you. Where's your room? It's the second door on the right. Kyoko stood up and walked down the hall to Yachi's room and grabbed some underwear for her and a pair of sweatpants and a shirt. She began to calm down and eventually stopped crying. Kyoko helped her get dressed. She was still wearing Kyoko's jacket. Kyoko helped her down the stairs and out of the house. I'm taking you to the hospital. No, what? Why? He will find me and take me back with him. Kyoko, please, I can't stay here. I don't want him to find me. Kyoko, I'm scared. She began to cry again. Kyoko pulled her into her as she cried. She picked her up by her legs as Yachi wrapped herself around her body and cried into her shoulder. Kyoko wrapped her arms around the younger's waist and held her close, moving her hand up and down her back, calming her down. Okay, I won't, but you have to tell the team. Oh okay. Kyoko continued to move her hand up and down Yachi's back until she fell asleep. A little while later. At Kyoko's house. Mom, I'm home. Welcome home. Kyoko's home walked out seeing Yachi wrapped around her daughter with her face in her shoulder. Mom, something happened with Yachi. Is it okay if she stays with us? Of course it is. Yachi began to stir in Kyoko's arms. She lifted her head, groaning and rubbing her eyes. She turned around and looked at Kyoko's mom, blushing lightly. She hid her face back in Kyoko's shoulder. We'll just be in my room if you need anything. Okay sweetie, I'll call you when dinner is ready. Kyoko walked up the stairs to her room. She set Yachi down on the bed gently. Kyoko? Can I take a shower? Yeah. Do you need any help? Why yes. Okay. They both looked down, blushing lightly. Kyoko walked to her closet and grabbed some clothes for Yachi to change into. She walked back over to the bed and picked her up. She wrapped her legs around Kyoko's waist and her arms around her neck, burying her face in her shoulder as Kyoko carried her to the connected bathroom. Kyoko placed Yachi on the counter, setting the extra clothes aside and going to the tub, turning it on. When the tub was full, Kyoko turned the water off, going back over to Yachi, helping her undress. She picked her up, placing her down in the water gently. She got a washcloth with soap and began to wash Yachi's body. When she was finished, she started washing her hair. Once she was completely finished, she drained the tub and wrapped a towel around Yachi, picking her up and placing her on the counter, drying her off and helping her get dressed in a pair of short shorts that no longer fit her and a big comfy hoodie. She picked Yachi up and carried her out of the bathroom as Yachi wrapped her body around Kyoko and buried her face in her shoulder. Kyoko tried to place her down on the bed, but her grip only tightened as she began to sob. She remained silent and let her cry. She ran her hand up and down the young girl's back until she fell asleep. Time skip. Kyoko was sitting on her bed with Yachi on her lap, with her legs around her waist, her arms around her neck and head in Kyoko's shoulder, when her mom walked in to inform them that dinner was ready. Yachi, wake up, dinner's ready. She groaned, rubbing her eyes, looking at Kyoko. What happened? You were crying, then you fell asleep. Oh, sorry. No, it's okay, come on, let's go eat. Okay. Yachi moved off of Kyoko, trying to stand but fell to the ground in pain. Kyoko got off her bed and sat on the floor next to Yachi, pulling her into her lap. Do you want me to carry you? Yachi said nothing, only shook her head yes. Kyoko stood up, bringing Yachi up with her. She wrapped her arms around Kyoko's neck and her legs around her waist, putting her head in her shoulder as Kyoko walked out of her room and down to the dining room where her parents were talking. Hi sweetie, ho Yachi. Hello Mr. Shimizu. Please call me Kiyoshi. Yachi dear, are you okay? Why yeah, I'm fine Mrs. Shimizu. Call me Hodoro. Kyoko placed Yachi down in the seat next to hers. Once Kyoko sat down, they all began to eat. Time skip. When they were done, Kyoko picked her up and took her back to her room, placing her on the bed. Kyoko? Will you help me tell the team? Yeah, how do you want to tell them? I was thinking about using the song This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. Okay. The two girls got ready to tell the team. When they were finished, they texted the team group chat. In the Chaotic Crows group chat, everyone but Kyoko and Yachi are online. Kyoko, did you check on Yachi? Is she okay? Suga, calm down. No one of my precious baby crows has been missing in action for almost 2 months. I'm sure she is okay, Suga. And what if she isn't? She could be lying dead in a ditch somewhere. Kyoko is online. Kyoko-san. A bunch of simping emojis cause he's a simp. Kyoko-san. More simping emojis cause he is also a simp. Guys. Yachi is online. Yachi. Baby, where have you been? Are you alright? Guys, Yachi has something to say. What's up, Yachi? What is it, my baby? Is she okay, Kyoko-san? Just wait, Tanka. Oh my god. My goddess spoke to me and used my name. You are so lucky, brother, be quiet. Let my baby speak.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars.
See, Daichi, she isn't okay, she has scars.
Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are.
Don't run away. Running away is bad. What are you talking about, Yachi? There are lots of people that love you for who you are.
But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.
Of course there is a place for you. Is someone hurting you?
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out.
Are you going to kill someone, Yachi? Don't accuse my baby of planning a murder.
I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Who hurt you, my baby? Sugamama added Gamer Kitty, Atsumo, and Kashi Sparkling Heart to the group chat. Why did you add then here? Why am I here? Akashi and Atsumo agree. Kenma Heavy Black Heart. Show Heavy Black Heart. Someone hurt one of my baby crows loudly crying face pouting face. Did someone hurt show, pouting face no Kenma I'm fine. Oh. Then who is hurt? Akashi and Atsumo agree. Yachi. Who hurt her? Yamamoto hacked into the group chat. Who hurt one of the pretty Karasuno managers? How the hell did you get in here? I have my ways. Tsukishima language. You be you girl.
I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
Who is shooting at my baby? How dare someone shoot at this precious child? What shame! Damn right she is. Tanaka language. Damn right it is, and you are amazing. Make them fear you. Yachi's dad hacked into the group chat. With Yachi and Kyoko. In real life. Yachi looked at Kyoko, who is sitting next to her, terrified and close to tears. Kyoko pulled Yachi to her so that she is sitting in her lap with her back pressed against Kyoko's chest. She wrapped her arms tightly around the younger to comfort her as they continued. Who the hell are you? And how did you get into our chat? That doesn't matter. Where is my daughter? Who is your daughter? Yachi Hidaka. Where the hell are you, you little shit? How dare you yell at my baby? Is this the girl that has you confused? Don't ignore me, you little slut. Seeing what her father said made her start crying. All she could think was how he could say this stuff to her, why he was doing it. He was supposed to love her, not hate her, and do all of this cruel stuff to her. Kyoko ran her hands up and down Yachi's arms in an attempt to soothe her. Don't yell at my baby. Pouting face, I will yell at this useless excuse for a human if I damn well please. She is my daughter and I can do what I want.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a blood, gonna drown a mind. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
This is outrageous, you are not meant to like the same gender. This stupid useless girl has you confused. Get home now so I can show you that you are just confused. She began to tremble in Kyoko's arms as images of what he did to her last time ran through her head. Kyoko held her tighter and rocked back and forth, trying to stop her from shaking. You think that I'm scared of you? No, but I know a few people that you should be scared of. Like who? Kuru hacked into the group chat. Sugamama, high voltage sign, rolling thunder, high voltage sign, gamer kitty, Kashi sparkling heart, Etsumu, Yamamoto, Tanaka, Kuro, me. You should be scared and you should apologize. You are a disgrace. No one will ever love you. Especially that useless girl you like. She will be disgusted by you. That is not true. There are a lot of people who love Yachi for who she is. She is amazing, smart, kind, fun. She is beautiful and a damn good team manager. Anyone would be lucky to know her. Lucky to be in her presence. Yachi is a blessing to this earth. She is exactly what she is supposed to be. If she really weren't meant to like girls, God wouldn't have made her that way. She is an amazing person. She cares about everyone around her no matter what she is going through. Anyone that knows her would be so damn lucky to have her as a friend or more. You should really be scared now. When you piss him off, Asahi is 10 times worse than any of us put together. Sugamama, Kashi sparkling heart, Etsumu, Kuro, gamer kitty, Yamamoto, Tanaka agree. Yachi, sweetie, can you tell us what he did? I didn't do shit to her, she is just overreacting. We aren't talking to you, you know, good excuse for a human. Excuse me. You can read, can't you? 'Cause if you can't, I can make it very clear in a very unpleasant way for you. I'm going to say it again, so pay attention. No one wants you here. You no good piece of shit. Now I suggest you shut up before you push me farther.